I don't know why I want to do an MBA, but I think I should do one, is a statement that I hear more often than sometimes I'd like to. So what's actually wrong with that statement? Lots of people ask me that question, and it's a fair question. It's not just when it comes to MBA programs, it's also when it comes to other master's programs. And their thinking is that, well, you know, I'll go off to university and I'll figure out what I want to do. While I can understand why people think that, I always ask them to think about this alternative. You're going to potentially go off to a country that you've never lived in before. Now have to settle in and make friends with people that you've never met before. Work under a completely different academic curricula, potentially go in and start looking for internships within a few months of actually getting there and enrolling in university. You probably won't have as much time to figure out what type of career you want to go after as you think. You're going to be absorbed in doing many other things, and of course making sure that you are continuing to do well academically. So it really helps to think in advance what it is that you want to do after you graduate, and it's well worth that effort. Now, it doesn't mean that you may not have two options that you're considering, or you may have a more broad area and you want to refine it while at university. All of that's fine, but if you are grappling with too many options, it's going to be very hard for you to even figure out how to explore all these options. Given that, it really helps to actually spend a fair amount of time upfront thinking about the different potential careers that you may want to go after immediately after graduating and potentially a few years out, and exploring those. And this can be done in a variety of different ways. There's work shadowing, there are internships, there are various different ways that you can gain a much better understanding of what these careers are about and whether you want to go out and pursue them. And then have a very clear focus once you actually get to university about what it is about these careers that you want to explore. Do you want to do an internship while you're there to help you understand if this is truly the job you want to go after? Do you want to make sure you're talking to a lot of different people through different sessions with corporations to get a good sense of what this career is about? What questions should you be asking? All of that will only be focused if you've done this work up front. Lastly, it's actually probably going to hurt your application if you are too vague about what it is that you want to do, whether it's a master's application or an MBA application. Most universities are looking in your essays or personal statements to understand what it is you want to do afterwards, why this program fits into your goals, and why that specific university. It becomes very difficult to answer that question if you don't really know what it is that you want to do afterwards. So both for yourself and for your application, it helps to actually do this thinking, research, investigation upfront. You'll only benefit in both the short term and the long term.